just picked part of Crip Creek and not saying.
All right, now here we are out on a morning scout for beaver. That's my trapping partner, Half Stack, on the right there. And our new pilgrim, Mark. And we're out looking for beaver sign. Up here at the Buenaventura Rendezvous. And as you can see, the stream's running fast. Beaver haven't dammed this. So we're going to go upstream here, see if we can find a couple likely spots. Looks like we got a little modern litter there. Hey boys, give us a wave. There's Half Stack and Mark, looking for sign.
I love the willow, but it should be in the willows.
Now here you can see a great beaver slide. In fact, it looks like somebody's left part of their fence in the water there to direct the beaver in. But you can see that active mud slide right there where the beaver go in and out of the water.
Oh, there's a mud pot. See at the top?
Yep. Yeah, so that's a good looking sign of fresh beaver activity.
Slide and then a mud. See that mud and stuff that's heaped up at the top? That's a great place, because what you then would do is heap up more mud on top of that spot right there and put your scent right on top of there. Now what are you intending that for? To put in the wing? Okay, that would work, but what I also said is that isn't always necessary. If you wanted to tie off, and then.
So again, Mark and Half Stack are talking about beaver sets. And for one of Mark's requirements for membership in the AMM is he's got to do a proper beaver set. And so he's got a trap there on the ground down by Rick's feet, and they're talking about how to do a proper set here in this slide. Now, are you using that for steak?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you don't want to, of course, strip all the bark off of that. Otherwise the beaver would tend to chew that in half. But if you strip the bark off of it, he'll probably leave it alone. Now you can see the trappers down there working the set. We look down the Beaver River here. Spring runoff hasn't quite started yet. This will rise probably double this when runoff hits, and it'll flood back in those trees behind you, back in there. There's Mark and Half Stack down there working on the beaver set. So typical mountaineer activities in the springtime. Alright, meanwhile back at the beaver set. Mark has...
And that's getting just a little bit too wide, Mark.
Building a fence down there.
Yeah.
Try to guide the beaver into the trap where he's going to set it here. Let's see if I can go this way. Okay.
Looks like you wanted to film setting the trap.
Now Mark's going to get down there and set the trap. He's using a single long spring hand-forged trap. that little. Okay. Got the trap set.
Okay, I want this parallel to the shore.
Delicately place it out there in the water.
Okay. Put the ring over the.
Delicately setting it down in the water. Adjusting the set of his trap, the lay. Not always necessary to wade out into the water to set your trap. We're trying to do some dry shore trap setting here. Now, where this again, Mark's doing this for a requirement for his membership to AMM, and were this an actual live set, probably have an extended rope on that strap so the beaver could drag it further out into the deep water, and probably anchor, an extra anchor on the trap chain to help drown the beaver as when it got caught and drug it out into the water. There we go. What did you say? You saw the fresh chew?
Right down here.
Okay.
Down there, you're going to see it over there.
Okay. We'll go over here and look for some more fresh beaver chew. More sign. Oh yeah. There you can see that stick was peeled right there by beaver. And here and there along the banks of the stream, you'll see where the beaver had come up in the evening and got some fresh willow here, both for food and for building material. Unfortunately, this stretch of the Beaver River we're at runs right through Ogden City, Utah, so there's a lot of trash and junk you can see in the water here. But we're doing what best we can with what we've got today.
Mark, what you will do is you kind of measure from where, and see this is going to be a front leg trap, so on the front leg you're closer because where they're going to put their front legs down, you know, and then start to go ahead and do that close to the trap and then behind them. So
Beaver sign along the Beaver River. What do you say, Stack? You see any sign along here?
no sign along this part of the river.
No sign. All right, well, we will go on looking for sign. You can see on these trees right up here some heavy activity, especially on the base of that tree right there. And on the bark of many of these larger cottonwoods around here. Beaver have stripped those off. A little bit of sign there of beaver coming in and out of the water. And there's a really good slide right there. You can see where they come under that log. Right up there, there's a little mud patty right there. Where they put some mud daubing down.
Crip Creek, not saying.